desktop, game dev stuff, Godot 4.3. Alright everyone, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm sorry for not having a webcam right now. I don't know what's happening, but it isn't working. If I had an answer, I'd be able to tell you what's going on. So, that said, while this boots up, there we go. It's loading. And let's do this. Put in one of my earbuds. So that I can hear myself. And give feedback about how all right. Just waiting for this to finish. There we go. Okay. Hey everybody. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. Let's get started. Actually, I wanted to look at that one. I don't know why my computer is freaking out. Yeah, okay, I see. He's stepping into it. How are you doing, Crafty? I really don't know why my camera won't show. I even restarted my computer. And that didn't help. Let me grab my notebook. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Because I took some notes while I was working today. Actually, I wanted to try something. File, new, 8 by 8. And then crap. Transparent, yeah, alpha channel wasn't there. Eraser. Okay. Let's see here. I found a free asset pack. I'm gonna mess around with it in Godot, familiarize myself again. Awesome. What asset pack, if you don't mind sharing? Image, configure grid, spacing is 1 by 1. New, show grid. Let's go with that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Deek. That's going to be too much. if I do this. Then this will go a touch lighter inside the bottle. Sunnyside World. It's free on itch. It's got everything. UI, animations, and everything. Well, let's take a quick look at it. I think I'm familiar with that one. Let's see here. This is one that I really wanted to purchase a while ago, and it was selling for like $30. Yeah, this has everything you need. That is great. Wow, I wonder when it went free, because this is high quality. There it is. That's freaking cool. Good find. Let's see here. Buildings, interiors, land, nature, UI, crops, hairstyles, so that you can add hairs to all the creatures. Skeleton. That is amazing. Yeah. Assets are supplied as selected as a selection of PNG GIFs and some ASprite source files. Assets should be usable across all game engines. As a bonus, an example scene for game maker is also included. I'm going to guess that that's what this one is. That's amazing. Oh, what's my new feed? Oh. Let's see. Do that. Oops. This one. I don't. Oh, starting over. Eraser. And let's go. Geek. Pencil. Let's bring the pencil size back down. Come on. Come on. There we go. Pencil here and this one. Okay. Pencil back down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here and here. Clunk. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Let's I don't like that either. This is why I purchase assets, by the way. Something new I found. Why sort node was removed in Godot 4 instead. You enable it in Node 2D. That is absolutely correct. But why sort is an amazing tool to keep in your back pocket. Man, I'm not going to be able to get anything that looks decent to me. Well, let's see what they have as far as a potion is concerned here on Sunnyside. You'll see everything is, 16-bit. actually. Let's go back to you all. Alright, so here. Yeah, I got the bundle, so I got the whole complete bundle. Let's see here. Wizard Academy. Maybe Wizard Academy has something. Why is this one not... Wait. I paid for this one. Do I have the Wizard Academy? Let's look. Desktop. Game dev stuff. Assets. Mini fantasy. Hold up. I purchased this one. Sorry guys, this actually how do I find that? More. Nope. Jams, posts, promotions, earnings, analytics, and projects. View profile? Nope. Settings. Billing address, payout tax, payment, contact, miscellaneous. Emails, connected accounts, press, privacy, delete. Where there should be a log of my purchases. Bundles. Right here. Okay, towns, weapons. Okay. That's not in here. Okay. That means that this purchase doesn't include everything. I'm missing something. At least one thing. See, because the Wizard Tower... Civilization, temples, necropolis, hellscape, orc, pharaoh, sewer, spell, tiny, crypt, monster, modern, nightmare, dwarven, wizard's academy. Hold on, let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, so that's 14 times 4. It's 40, 56, 57, 58. I don't think these are in mine. I don't remember seeing that one. That's pretty cool. There's a modern apocalypse. I think Crypt of the Forgotten was the last one that was in mine. So we go in here. There's 2. Medieval Carnival, Hellscape, Orc Kingdom, Ancient, Troops, Trains. Crypt of the Forgotten. Well, that's actually frustrating. I'm actually missing stuff from the complete bundle that I purchased. You're looking for pixel. Rogue Adventures, Rogue Adventures, Rogue Adventure, Rogue Adventure, Rogue Adventure, pixel art, controller buttons, gamepad, scan the foot. Okay, he's got a Patreon on his thing. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I really, this is frustrating. How do I email, message? You know what, I'm going to do it from here. Let's follow, thank you. Now, there's a Twitter. How in the flip do I get in touch with this person? You know what? I'll deal with that later. Let's actually get back to the development part of this. Discard changes. Let's actually develop something. So, here I've got my little dude. My little pony, my little pony. Anyway, we were... Let's go back to it. Okay. Hurt, idle, move. I wanted to do the jumps now. Character sprites. No. Assets. Got 'em. Creatures. Base humans. Or base humanoids. Human. Base human. There's a jump. Okay, here it is. Jump, east, jump, northwest, jump, southeast, and jump southwest. Start at these assets, creatures, base human, base human, jump. In the southeast, so here, southwest, oops, jump northeast, and jump northwest. Alright, so I need to do the hurt. No, I did the hurts. Yep. There are two different die animations. There is the spin and the soul. So, nope. Die, spin. Spin one. No, die one. So, actually, this is not going to be controlled with this one. So die, spin. Come on, Kevin, clear your brain. Get the number of frames right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And so that animation looks like this. Whee! Bonk. And speed it up. Wink, blomp. Alright, so I'm going to add the die soul. And 12 by 1. 10. And this is what this one looks like. And then his little soul leaves his body, which I think is really awesome. One of my favorites. Alright. So, there may be questions as to why I'm not adding the attacks for like the sword and the axe and everything. And the truth be told is that I'm going to end up adding a separate set of animations just for the different weapons that are available, such as the axes, the swords, and what have you. Attack, die, hurt, idle, jump, and move. I think that's all the base ones that I want. I need shadows to go with this as well. Attack. There's a charged attack, but see, these have weapons already on them. Damage, idle, jump, die. Yep, okay. And so here's the different shadows. But I'm not going to add the shadows right now. Alright. So, I'm happy with the human player. So, I'm going to save this. Now, the character can actually grab this particular animated sprite, and I can run with the various things that can be done with it. In fact, I'm going to try from memory how to add the animated tree state machine thing. So, save, close, close. I don't want the options panel right now. Character sprites. Maybe I should do characters. And then character sprites will be a sub. Yeah, I'll do that. New folder. Characters. Then the character sprites becomes a subfolder of the characters. Okay. And then oh, where's Where's the character itself? Where did I save it? Component? I did. Okay. Let's see here. This one I need to be a class name. And it's going to extend this. I don't like that. Class name. Characters to game character. I still don't like that name, but we'll see what happens. Create new. I think it's a resource. Other node, game character. There we go. Create. And now, as you can see, this right here has all of these from here. And I'm going to call this one human. I'm going to save this one under the characters. And now if I just try to play the scene as is, it'll blow up because of this class. The inheritance is a beautiful thing, but it should not be abused. No sprite assigned. Cannot generate this character. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to grab the player human, add it in. Then I'm going to take this player human, put it on the animated sprite, save, and now I can run it. And it's... Where the heck did you go? You wait. Oh, because I see. All right. So, animation. I'm actually just gonna do idle southeast. Now I'll run the scene because not. There he is. That itty bitty. This little guy right there. Whee! So. Okay. Hurt box. And a hit box. So the hurt box is going to go to, whoops. The hurt box is going to go here, and the hit box is going to go here. And we actually have an issue that I need to address with these particular classes. Components. Hitbox does not need monitorable and monitoring to start. Close that. The hurt box does not need monitorable. And the reason for that is we don't want the hurt box or the hit box to accidentally run into something else. Next, we're going to give it its little areas that it can hit. So let's start with the hurt box because that's easy. Collision shape 2D. And give it a square, rectangle, excuse me. And I'm just going to cover it on the whole character. There's a snap feature. There it is. That is way too large. Use Smart Snap. Nope. Interesting. Transform. 0. And then we're going to do the same for his little feet and his little head. Boink. And this would be 0. And so now, hurt box, the collisions, this is human. And since this is going to be a player, I'm going to remove its layers from the environment. You've got the environment, item, player hitbox, player hurt box. That's the layer. And the mask, it does not, I don't need to worry about that. And what that is, let's go here, project settings, 2D physics. So these layers allow for easy interaction between different 2D layers. So when an NPC hurt box has its own layer of NPC hurt box, and its mask is going to be on the player hitbox. NPC hitbox is going to have a mask of a player hurt box. And what that allows that to do is the NPC is going to be able to attack the player. Why is the scale so freaking large on that? The stage can't see here. Move nodes here. Is there a way to alter this? Center view. That's cool. I didn't know that existed. Configure snap. Ha 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 ha. Let's do 2 by 2. Oh, look at that. That's more better, as my kids like to say. There's a bug there. As opposed to 2 by 2, let's actually make it 1 by 1 then. There we go. 0 to 0. What's up with the sprite? That changed? No, his position's fine. Well, that little bit of off is not going to be noticeable by much of anyone. Alright, so this one's done. I can turn that off. The hitboxes. Okay, so the hitbox actually needs to be controlled by the weapon that's actually equipped. Because if it's an enemy that has a weapon, the weapon needs to. Yeah, I was wrong. This one does not need to be here, but the hurt box does. All right, let's animation tree. Here we go. This is going to be fun. tree root is going to be a state machine. Animation player. Don't save. Maybe I do this for every one of them. I don't like that though. Create. Animation tree, state machine. Animation player, current animation. There are no animations on here. Let's go to animations. So, okay. Okay, looks like I'm back up and running. Wonder why that's... well, whatever. Nope, not yours at all, Crafty. Completely mine. So, where... how did I do this again? Motion playback track. From here, player human. Okay. Add track. Call method, property track. Nope, it's not the properties that I need. Playback options. Let's see. Add track. Here. Permission tree. Nope. Animation. I forgot how I did this. Keyframes. Okay, I remember now. That's what it was. Animation. Got it. We're doing idle, southeast. Frame. Come on. So we're going to add the animation idle southeast. Create. There. And the idle itself, given how long it takes, I'm going to start with a step snap. No, I don't want point. It's frames per second. Let's do, how many frames is this? 15? Let's say its idle takes 3 seconds. 10 frames a second. No, I want to do 30 frames. No, 15 frames. Oh my god. Seconds. I said 3 seconds, so 3. Oh my gosh. They changed this. 3. Oh, there we go. Snap. And then the frames per second. That makes sense. Okay. Frames per second. It's 15. I want it to last 3, so 5 frames a second. There we go. Now we go into the next one. Frame 2. Or frame Animation. 3. Stop. Why? Insert key. I'm gonna get this, guys. I promise. Animation. 0, 1, 2. There should be 3. 0. Okay, so it's not. Alright, starting fresh. Delete this key. Delete that key, delete that key, delete that key. Here, frame, this, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then this will play on a loop. Let's go back to seconds. Snap is 0.2. Okay. I don't like how fast that's going. Let's go with a 5 seconds. And snap will be 5 divided by 15. 5 divided by 15. 5 divided by 15. 0.3. 0.3. So I'm going to take these and stretch them out. There. I like that better. Okay, so why does my pixel art look blurry? In Godot 4.1, I believe it was, you actually had to change a setting elsewhere. It used to be under the import, so now it's in a different place. Project settings, and I think it's under the textures. Yes. So project settings, general, textures, and default texture filter, change it from linear, which is the default, to nearest. And if you'll see, I go linear, looks really fuzzy. Then if I go nearest, there it is, it's crisp. I'm just curious, linear minimap? Nearest it is. So cool. Now the animation tree, start. Add state machine. No, that's not what I wanted. that's not it. One space 2D. Yeah, that's what it was. Start goes into. This one. Okay. Nope. Dang it. I just reset somewhere. Forgot where it was. Create point. It's not there. Alright, I have to reteach myself this particular thing. So I'm going to take this one, I'm going to delete it for now. But using the animation tree. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. Thanks, I've not used Godot 4 before, haha. Yeah, it's perfectly fine, Crafty. I'm happy to help impart my knowledge upon those that haven't. Animation, new, idle, southwest, animation, nope, remove, select idle southeast, duplicate, idle, southwest. This is where I'm going to teach a trick. We click here. Sorry, we click here and change it from idle southeast to idle southwest. And now when we click play, you don't have to do anything. And we can duplicate again. Idle northeast. And duplicate idle northwest. And now I've set up all 4 directions of my idle by only creating one. The rest was duplicated. That removes all human error and it keeps things synergetic. So, there's northwest, there's northeast, there's southeast, and there's southwest. So, how do I want to do this? Let's move on to the move animation. So I'm going to do a move southeast. And this one needs to be kind of quick. So now I get to play with what I want. Move southeast. Animation. Create. There are 4 frames in it. So if I make the step 0.25, make it a 1 second. Doop, doop, doop. Then we'll make it a loop. Nope. Let's make this a 0.125. Then we're going to make this a half second. 0.5. Why did that step so far? There. There. And there. There we go. And now that's his move. Animation. Duplicate. Move southwest. Set the animation to move southwest. Duplicate. Move northeast. Animation. Duplicate. Move northwest. Southeast. Southwest. Northeast. I need to change this one. Northeast. Then move northwest. And now he's got 2 completely done animations, and that's all 4 directions, and I've only set up 2 animations total. Let's see here. Let's do the hertz. This one's going to be a little bit more complicated because we're going to have something called debounce added to the player. And what that needs to do, and there are going to be some component coding that has to happen. The monitor a bull, monitor a bull. When the player gets hurt, we don't want the player to just be able to get hurt, and get what was commonly known as stun locked. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to have to turn off the monitor a bull, and after the timer is done, we turn the monitor and bull back on. Typically that's done with a second, half a second, and sometimes it's even longer, depends upon the game. This one's an action RPG. I think that the best thing for me to do is probably set it at about a second. So we're going to do hurt southeast. So the first thing that I wanted to do is here, animation, and the hurt animation I've got to adjust that, so I'm going to actually make that probably 0.5, half a second. I'm going to go here, hurt southeast. I'm going to add that particular animation, then the frame. I'm going to step each one. I think that I'll probably do the full second, seems a bit much. going to do just one loop at a half a second, not there. So we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to take the hurt box, why did components, hurt box, monitorable was off, why is it on the player? So this is where we get into object-oriented programming. The sender of the message would be the weapon. The receiver of the message would be the hurt box. The hit box is the sender, the hurt box is the receiver. The listener, if you will. So, the one that should toggle whether or not it is monitorable. No, monitoring. Monitoring is the one that's listening. You are listening. The monitorable would be the weapon itself. So to start, your monitoring should be on. Why are you not giving me the keyframes? Hurt southeast. Here. On hurt, we're going to turn that monitoring off. Here. Then we're going to go to the human. At on ready var hurt box, type of hurt box equals null. Oh, that's right. That's because it's exported. So the hurt box itself component should have its own timer. We're going to call it TMR debounce. Curious. Func ready print owner.name. We'll go here. I just want to see something. And so it actually printed the owner, which means that it has access to it. Access is unique name. Drag that in here. Node itself. Wow. These are areas, which is right. Because we have the different layers, the animation tree is going to take care of turning off monitoring. debounce timer should be 0.5. It should be a one shot. So we're going to get into another aspect of it real quick for Godot, because it uses a node basis. We have what's known as call down, signal up. So whenever you call down, you are actually going into the node and calling its particular functions. For a signal, you're gonna submit. You're gonna send a signal up. The difference being is that, think of it as a parent-child relationship. Excuse me. And like in actual human things, whenever a parent tells you to do something, you're like, let's just use cleaning your room as an example. The parent tells the child, clean your room, and the child cleans its room. For signals, let's think of smoke signals that are sent. Not everybody's going to be listening for a particular signal. Watchtowers, you throw a smoke signal up in the air, only particular individuals are going to respond because they know what to do. And the ones that respond are known as subscribers. They're listeners. They're the ones that are listening for a signal to happen. So, oh God, I'm getting tired. Let's see here. How am I going to put this one together? The owner should subscribe to the signal on the hurt box. So, nope. Yeah. Signal timer hurt box debounced, or no, something signal name. What's a good signal name? Because you got to keep names really, really good. Naming conventions are really, really important. Hurt box timer over timeout. Okay. So, thunk on timer debounce start. Wonder if they have a no, there's no thunk start debounce timer. Timer debounce dot start. Thunk on timer debounce timeout. Signal no. Hurt box dot emit. think that's proper syntax for 4.3. Let me write that down. Oh, actually, whoa. Alright, so here, start debounce, start hurtbox debounce. There we go. Start hurtbox debounce. Start hurtbox debounce. Start hurt box debounce. That's the name of that one. And then the signal hurt box timeout. And so what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to go here, monitoring equals false. Do I really need the signal though? No. I don't need the signal. I don't need that signal. But I do need a signal for this. Hurt character. Hurt character. So, on timer debounce timeout, monitoring equals true. This one will need to be timer debounce dot start. No, I did that. Hurt character dot init. What if I do that? It's going alright, Laxus. How are you doing? So now, this hurt box has its own stuff going. Human under the ready. How do I subscribe again to? Let's look at my paste bin Godot event bus. Hey, look, it's me. I'm looking for my paste bin. Don't want that, I want this. Alright, so to subscribe to... Alright, so the above code only exists in the event bus singleton, that's fine. The below code only exists on the receiver object, so this thing receiving the signal. In this case, that would be the character. There we go. So here I would call object dot signal dot connect, and then I put a function in here. So here I would do if if not hurt box is equal to null, then hurt box dot hurt character dot connect, and then function here. So then I need to, sorry. Oh, that's awesome. Having dinner. Your stream showed up in my feed. I'm glad that you decided to join me. Uh, are you interested in Godot game development, or are you just looking for some place to hang out? Either way is awesome. I'm glad you joined me. How's your game going to be different than the existing ARPGs? Truth be told, Laxus, it's not. Yes, GDScript absolutely looks like Python. Oh, whoops, might help actually put frickin' parentheses. There we go. So, I've been interested in game development. Never got into it really. Fascinates me a lot. Are you a programmer, or anything that you do is on your own time? And what's my favorite game theme? I'm guessing you're talking about the genres. You do web development-ish. Okay. So JavaScript and HTML5, CSS, that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Health component. Let's get funky. What's your favorite game? This game you're working on. Oh, you do backend. All right, that's awesome. So SQL and stuff like that. What environment do you use? So I'm not exactly following what you mean by game theme. I'm sorry. Do you mind explaining a little bit more so I can give you a proper answer? So, my components go back to add class. Okay. Environments, as in like, oh my god, like access, or I know access is not websites. .NET environment. Oh, this is fantasy. High fantasy, actually. If you're interested, itch.io. Library. My purchases. And let's go. So, we've got right here. Yep. I actually was a professional access programmer up until about 2 months ago. So you use .NET. And I have a point of contention with this creator. I need to look. There's a Wild West town. I don't have that. I don't have the modern. I don't have the mountain stronghold. I don't think I have the plants and foliage. But I've got a bunch of these assets on here. I need to reach out to the creator of these assets and find out what happened to the rest of them. I'm missing like 10 of them. Let's see. Yeah, Crypt of the Forgotten was the last one. So from Dwarven Workshop up, I don't have. This is my hobby. Um, yep. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Yes, game development is one of my many hobbies, actually. Video game player with my kids and other people in the community. There's a Discord link that I can give you if you're interested. 3D printing, laser etching. I do TikTok. If my webcam is working, I'd show you that I have a bag of Lego minifigures for Dungeons and Dragons that I'm going to do an opening whenever I get back home. No, I do not make my own assets. If you would have been in the stream probably about 45 minutes ago, you would have seen that I was failing spectacularly in Gimp trying to make my own assets. There we go. Yeah. How do you use action press? It gives me an error on the speed running input. Alright, here, actually, so funk on, and sorry, you know what, no, we're gonna do it like this. 1, 2, 3. If input dot is action pressed my action, then do the thing. Or if input dot is action just pressed my other action, do the other thing. Assets again, as long as someone out there has made them, right? Yeah. Might as well have made them. That's absolutely right. Yeah, there is a big delay. And that's honestly because I don't have a second monitor running the chat. I actually have my phone running my stream. So I'm programming, I'm looking over at my phone, and there's about a 3 to 5 second delay by the time that I see what you've said and when I can respond. Very cool. Just thought about making Godot engine tutorials. I actually have a couple of them. Let's go back to here. This particular right here, this is one that I made. Godot 4, Master Event Buses in 90 seconds. There's actually a oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Where is my playlists? You can actually see some of the things that I've done, actually. Helldivers 2. I don't even know how many are on there. There's only one on there. I've played a lot more than that. PS5 live streams. Rise and Grind for Democracy. There's some Sea of Thieves. But is your live without delay? I know you can see set a delay on Twitch. Is that a thing in YouTube? Live. To be honest, I don't know if it's a thing. It's just because of the different things. Like you see what's on here. Like if we go back to my actual live here. I'm not monetized. Stop playing ads on my stream. So, let's see here. So, Laxus, go ahead and say something. Oh my god, I am. I have a repeat setception going on. Oh my god. I just realized that. So, like, let's see here. If anybody can give me just a chat that I can respond in real time and show you that the lag really is because I'm looking at my phone. Oh, that makes me wonder. Is there a YouTube live delay? YouTube dashboard has 3 latency modes. That's not what I'm asking for. Right there, yes. Okay, so there is actually a delay that YouTube... No. But yeah, there is, according to this AI response, there is normally a delay. You can't change latency settings once you started streaming. Okay, so there really is. Alright. Crafty. Oh, there we go. Made a really bad script. It's just a bunch of if statements for animations, like if moving, if not, sprinting, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's when you need to get into state machines. And state machines is something that I will be doing with this game. But since you're just trying to get into it again, then that's not a big deal. So here we go. Add export int export bar export. Let's say 50. These are arbitrary numbers. Step of 1 bar mid health. Type of int equals 50. Is that the syntax? What am I missing? That export requires most. Export range. There we go. And now I have... Actually, let's go with 500. And let's go with 1. And we'll start at 50. At export range of 1, 1000, step of 1 bar max health. Type of int equals 50. Let's see here. What other component items would I really need? Func ready assert min health is less than or equal to max health. Your minimum health cannot exceed your max health. mistyped it. There we go. Now if I go to the human and I give it the health component, I'm going to make the minimum more and run it. There we go, assertion failed, but I also had another error. Ready, not found on, wait, what? I understand it, huh? Hurt box, timer debounce. I'm not following. Underscore ready. Node not found. Okay, fine. Do it again. F6. Cool. It looks like we are it's on the human. There's my editable children. Because it's a class, I can't do that. Well, that sucks. Huh. That doesn't make sense. I should have access to all of this. Okay, fine. Fine. We're going to do it a different way. At export range 0.1, 1.0, the step will be 0.01 var of debounce time, type of float equals 0.1. So, monitoring equals false, there. This goes away. Yeah, I know. It's going to actually help me. Save. Get tree.creates timer debounce time dot timeout. Then I'm going to need to change the name on this function. Actually, no. Monitoring equals true. Save. Start hurtbox debounce. Let's go back to this. F6. There we go. I fixed it. I'm going down to the beach. Have a good time coding. Thank you, Crafty. Have a good time at the beach. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see, now that one worked. Okay. current health. That one should have its own. And now I can set the devounce timer for however long I want. Hurt box, hurt timer, or hurt character. Human, on the ready. Oh man, my brain is starting to get fried. The listener is the one that needs to subscribe, so it's not hurt box, it's health. No. Got connection. This already should be here. No. No. Let's do this. Let's go back to the character. Add export var health type of health equals null. There, now it's got a health component. Go back to the human here. Health dot adjust health. Adjust health is not in the health component yet. Func adjust health amounts. Export var cur health is type of int equals 0. Cur health equals max health. Cur health plus equals amount. Actually, I think it's clamp I that I want. Clamp I. The value is cur health plus amount 0 and then max health. If amount is greater than 0, that means that it's positive. Pass. If cur health is greater than 0, then pass. There's some healing going on here. Took some damage, but didn't So I want to do what's known as failing fast. If amount is greater than 0, there's some healing going on here. If current health is greater than 0, that means we took some damage but didn't die. Else, emit signal. Export. Signal died. Die.emit. Oh, man. Does that compile? Said that it did. Her box. Bonk. Get tree. Create timer. Debounce. Time.timeout. Print. No. Yeah. Print debug. Timer. Hurt. Character emitted. All right. Let's go to the human. Throw the hurt box. But we have an issue. Because there's no await. Okay, cool. Debug. Method expected 1 arguments but called with 0. Boom. Alright. This is where I'm going to call it, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you that came by and had hung out with me. I look forward to streaming for you again here soon. Y'all have a wonderful night.